Jackson, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Nice D from Levine. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. Here's Houdini. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Yeah, you've got to be aggressive defensively, no doubt. But at the same time, you don't want to send good shooters to the line. Play hard, be aggressive, but under control.
Here's Jackson. The Bulls getting the bucket. There's the pass to Gordon. And the layup's good off the glass.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Here's Houdini. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Inside, here's DeRozan, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brown finds Jackson. That's tipped. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover. And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Now, here's Jokic. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. 2 points. That one goes.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Well, those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Here's Caldwell Pope after the made shot from Houdini. Jackson looking it over. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Houdini passes to Drummond. Here's Houdini. Five on the clock. Back to Drummond. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Jokic. 23 points his last outing. To the inside. DeRozan. That's good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Back to Brown. Misses the three. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
At the elbow, it's Gordon. Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Houdini. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Brown dishes to Jackson. And another miss by Denver. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Now here's Jackson. 29 points for him last game against Boston.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Passes it to Houdini. To the paint, and it's Drummond with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Jackson beyond the arc. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
The improved touch of Jackson, especially from range, now making him a multi-dimensional threat.
Knocked away. He gets that one. 8 points for Houdini. And Kia and the NBA have a long and great relationship. And now, Greg, they've tapped MP to be a spokesman for the brand.
I mean, guys like Blake Griffin and LeBron have worked with Kia in the past. Good move from them to add MP as the next player to rep their brand.
Denver on D after the made shot from Houdini. Over Jackson. A shot by Houdini, no good. Jackson kicks to Jokic. Back to Jackson. Denver passing it around. Drummond working against Brown. Driving inside. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the shot goes in. That's 10 points for Houdini.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Well, you said it. I mean, often it's the teams that are in the middle of the pack in their conference which more accurately show the conference's strength than a team at the top or the bottom. At least that's how I like to look at it.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Now, here's Green. Castanagi. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-handed.
Here's Houdini. 10 points for him. Down low, Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Bryant finds Green. Smith outside. In transition, here come the Bulls. Offensive rebound. Here's Williams. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Chicago with the ball. Jeff Green missing his last shot. Houdini passes to Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green left side. Pass to Houdini. To the middle. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it home.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now, here is Smith. Bryant the pass to Smith. They need this. Tries yet again. Williams with the block. Here's Houdini, covered by Smith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's 12 points for Houdini.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Denver calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Chicago make it.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago leading by 22. DeRozan out there with Levine. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Houdini. And it's Beverly in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Drummond scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Here's Jokic, goes back up, and it's good on the layup. Jokic has got 9.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Houdini. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And Brown throws it down hard.
And Gordon using his cat-like quickness there to disrupt the passing lanes, leading to the transition hoop.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah. G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good.
Last year, he cut back on the turnovers, and boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Now, here's Brown. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Caldwell Pope finds Jackson, and the call will go against Houdini. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Clock at 4. Jackson from long range.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Houdini. He's got 14. Down low. It's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Brown's got the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
The Bulls leading by 22. Here's Houdini. DeRozan. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Man, DeRozan, such a dangerous scorer in there. The defense has to push him out of there.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And that one's good. Beverly's got his first basket of the night.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Bulls. And Denver also making a switch. Smith is checked in. Brown kicks to Jokic. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's Brown missing. Here's Chicago. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. No good. Shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. The Nuggets shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And stolen by Drummond. Levine wide open. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Levine's got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Brown. Kept alive.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Now here's Gordon. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And again, Denver no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Jokic. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Chicago. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
Well, with the double-double in hand, through 2 quarters. You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Reggie Jackson out there with Brown, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. Here's Jackson after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Puts it up. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Here's Houdini. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Bulls have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Now here's Gordon. Jackson from long range. It's all in by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from Houdini. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Brown. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. White the pass to Houdini, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Passes to Jackson. Count it. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Shoots over White. Here's Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Caldwell Pope against White. Left side Jackson lets the 3 fly. It's all in by the Bulls. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Jackson finds Caldwell Pope. Now Jokic takes the 3. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Houdini. Basket good. Houdini's got 24.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Shoots over White. Offensive rebound. Outside Jackson. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now here's Jackson. Jokic kicks to Brown. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And there's the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And again, Denver no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And that one's good. Houdini.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's Jokic. 13 points in the game. Brown wide open. He fires. The Nuggets with another miss. The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's Houdini, guarded by Jackson. A shot by Houdini, no good. Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Jokic, no good, unable to end this run.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Jokic kicks to Jackson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jackson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jackson's got 16 points.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Here's Drummond. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Another steal. Here's Houdini. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. A sensational block that... There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Third personal foul.
That's good from Houdini. Big group substitution here for Denver.
For the Bulls. Houdini. At the line for 2.
He's off on the second.